program, I go back and I'm like, what? So it continued like that till one day when we had a family devotion. I always, talk about this because I grew up from a home where my dad prioritized family devotion. Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Vali Mama. My name is Grateful Obio. Now the name my papa and mama give me this, so I'm Vali Mama. I'm popularly known as Vali Mama. So guys, today I want us to be doing something very brief, and this is one part of me that you might not have seen on this channel, explicitly, but I'm going to be doing it today. So I want to share my salvation story on this channel today. Let's start. Let's get into it. Okay, so I was born on the 15th of November and I was born again on the 9th of June 2010. Alright, before then I was actually born into a Christian home. Parents are pastors. Sorry, my dad is a pastor, my mom is a youth leader in the church. Yeah, okay, just like position of a deaconess, or maybe not that, but she was a leader in the church. So it's just like, growing up in a home where you are told, do this, don't do this, do this, and all that type of thing. So there was this type of umbrella that covered us. There was this type of thing that were infused into us while growing up. We knew we can't lie, it's not good to lie. We knew it's not good to steal, it's not good to, insult people. So even if you are going to do these things, you're going to still do them codedly. This did not mean that I was born again. Now, people who knew me then, because I was a member of the choir, I was a member of various spiritual or religious activities in school and all that. So people who knew me might mistake me for, oh, this person is a very good girl, she's born again and she's this and this. But I knew myself, and I've been taught in a Christian home what it actually means to be a born again Christian. So I knew what I was and what I was not. As a matter of fact, I was one who stole. Yes, when I mean steal, I mean maybe from my parents, from the pot. I did that one very well. I stole from the pot severally. I stole pear. This used to eat corn at some point. And I stole meat from the pot. I'm not proud of these things, but they are my past, and it's amazing how far I've gone. So I'm proud of how far God has brought me. I lied. I specialized in lying. I specialized in insults. I could insult you. These were things that I know I did. I kept ungodly relationships. Thank God I got saved early when I was still under my parents' umbrella, when I couldn't explore some things that were into, content of ungodly relationships. Thank God for that. So these are some of the things I did. Usually have retreats where you go for retreats. You go for a retreat is like a time where you go during the end of the year, or Easter, where my church organizes a program worldwide, a camping program. You go there and then you listen to several messages. It's just grooming your spiritual life, and then several other sections will be taking. Several other sections you'll be taught on or groomed in. So several retreats, I hear the message of Christ again, and I come out, altar call, give my life to God, run back inside. Mostly because sometimes my friends come out, or maybe I get emotional about the message, and I come out to give my life to Christ and all that. But then I just knew that I had not made up my mind not to do those things I did before. I just knew that there was this part of me that felt like it was a big deal leaving some things. It was just like I was working based on my own power. I knew that left alone for me, I couldn't do it. So I was just, let's say, like, I gave my life to Christ in this program, So, but after each program, I go back and I'm like, what? So it continued like that till one day when we had a family devotion. I always, talk about this because I grew up from a home where my dad prioritized family devotion, and if you're listening to this, I would really prioritize you to prioritize this in your future home or in your home now. Yes, family devotion where everybody comes out, we read the Bible, we pray, he asks us questions, he gives us opportunities to ask him questions. No matter how funny it is, just ask your question. No matter how contradictory it is, he's going to answer you. And he took this very serious. He wasn't playing with it, and it wasn't just a religious thing, it wasn't just a conventional devotion. It was very dynamic every day, aimed at achieving a particular purpose. So that particular devotion, we aren't actually reading from any part of the Bible specifically, but it was like my dad was sharing to us his testimony of salvation. So he finished sharing to us this testimony of salvation, and that was where God arrested me, guys. Yeah, I broke down, and that was when I made a decision not to continue with my past life. That was where I surrendered my life to God, and I accepted him into my life, and I started my Christian journey officially that day. It was beautiful, and I knew that I was born again, because after that there was this joy of salvation that I've always read in the Bible that comes with being born again, and I've been taught in the church. That was what I felt almost throughout that day. For a week, it was beautiful. Like, I was just happy. I was just like, God, please come now, I'm ready to go with you. So guys, yes, this was testimony of my salvation. I might continue this video somewhere else and how I've walked with God all this year, 2010 till now, because it's not been easy. But yes, at least I can still say God has been faithful. He has kept me. I'm still with him. I'm still his child, and I'm growing in him, and it's beautiful. Being a student did not stop me from serving God in the higher institution or in my secondary school. Rather, it actually facilitated my goals to bring it to a desired goal end. So guys, yes, this is my testimony of my salvation. Feel free to drop yours in the comment section. How did you meet God? What was your first encounter with him like? He is actually one of the best things that can happen to a man, not just, in fact, as a youth, it's one of the best things that can happen to you. So guys, I would advise you to, if you've not surrendered your life to Christ, this is a very good opportunity. Surrender your life to God. Make this the day where you give your life to Christ, and it's going to be a sweet beginning. If you do so, you could reach out to me via my social media handles or my WhatsApp contact on the description box. Yes, I'll be so open to share with you more tips on how to go about it. Meanwhile, thanks for staying through this video. If you just joined for the first time, you're welcome. This is a channel of love. This is a channel where we have fun, where we get value, and we grow. So I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much. And now, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hope I said it well. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification bell and await other sweet, spicy videos as usual. And if you're returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. Like the video, share the video, and wait for more.